Good afternoon and welcome to Concord for today's Division I softball matchup between Concord and visiting Goffstown. Goffstown coming in today at 1-1. Concord coming in at 2-0. On the mound today for Concord is number 24, Natalie Rowell. Her first pitch of the game is lined into left field for a leadoff single for number 11, Brooke LeClaire. Batting second today for Goffstown is the center fielder, number 7, Ella Rivard. Rowell sets, delivers, Rivard squares, bunts back to the pitcher. Pitcher grabs it, fires over to first for the first out of the game. LeClaire will move up to second on the play. Batting third today for Goffstown is number 9, Addie Grisone, the catcher. Goffstown quickly with a runner in scoring position. First pitch of the at-bat is on the way. It is swung on, popped up in the infield. First baseman is under it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Goffstown with 2 outs here in the top of the first will bring up number 10, Emma LeClaire, the third baseman. First pitch of this at bat is taken for ball 1 up high. Rowell sets and delivers. This one is swung on. Hit softly up the middle. Second baseman collects it, makes a play, fires her out. Fires her out at first for the third out of the inning. Goffstown gets 1 hit with no runs, and Goffstown coming up. And welcome back to the bottom of the first inning with Concord coming up to bat. Leading things off is number 8, Kylie Taylor, the catcher. Pitching today for Goffstown is number 1, Taylor West. First pitch of the at-bat is taken up high for ball 1. Second pitch is on its way and fouled off to the right side. Evens the count up at 1-1. West with a new ball, toes the rubber and delivers. This one bounces in for ball 2. Count now 2-1 to Taylor. 2-1 pitch from West. Swung on, hit out to center field. Rivard gets under it, makes the grab for out number 1. Now batting for Concord, number 3, the center fielder, Emma Berry. West sets and delivers. This one taken inside for ball 1. Barry digs back into the box. West delivers. Swung and missed. Count evens up 1-1. West sets, delivers. This one is also swung on and missed. West quickly ahead, 1-2. Barry back in the box. West delivers the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Goffstown with 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up number 13, Maggie Taylor. Taylor is today's designated player for Concord. First pitch of the at-bat is on the way, and it is in there for called strike, inside corner. Taylor quickly back to work. West. Taylor hits it softly back to West. West picks it up, throws it to first for the 3rd out of the inning. No hits, no runs for Concord. Goffstown coming up. And welcome back to the top of the 2nd inning. Goffstown coming up in a 0-0 game. Leading things off is the first baseman, number 4, Gabby Gerzone. Rowell sets on the mound and delivers. Swung on and rolled softly to shortstop. Shortstop collects it, fires it over to first for the first out. Now batting for Goffstown, the designated player, number 8, Finley Heath. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, hit out to center field. Center fielder charges in quickly and makes the grab for the 2nd out of the inning. Goffstown with two down here in the inning will bring up number 13, the left fielder, Jocelyn O'Mara. First pitch of the at-bat is taken for strike 1. O'Mara digs back in. Rowell sets and fires. This one comes in a little low for ball 1. O'Mara back in the box, awaiting the 1-1 pitch. And comes in up high for ball 2. 2-1. Rowell sets and delivers. This one is swung on, rolled down the third baseline, picked up by the third baseman, fires to first, but not in time, as O'Mara will leg out an infield single. With 2 down for Goffstown and a runner on first, that'll bring up number 1, the pitcher, Taylor West. First pitch of the at-bat is in there for called strike. Rowell back on the rubber, delivers, swung on, hit up to the middle, shortstop grabs it, tag second for the out. Goffstown gets 1 hit, but no runs. Game is still tied. Concord coming up in the bottom of the 2nd. And welcome back to the bottom of the 2nd inning with Concord coming to bat. Leading things off is the 3rd baseman, number 18, Jalen Westling. First pitch from West, swung on, softly hit to short. Softly hit to the pitcher, bounces off her glove, rolls to second. Second baseman picks it up, but not in time, as Westling will reach. Batting second is the pitcher, number 24, Natalie Roel. She takes first pitch strike. Second pitch of the at-bat from West. Swung on, hit to the second baseman. She knocks it down, picks it up, quickly fires to first to get the out. Westling will advance over to second on the play, but Goffstown grabs an out. That'll bring up number 12, Anna Leon, the first baseman. Concord with a runner in scoring position and one out. First pitch, swung on and popped over here out of play for strike number 1. West gets a new ball, toes the rubber, and delivers. This one is low for ball 1. Count evens up 1-1. Leon quickly back in the box. West delivers. This one just misses inside for ball 2, 2-1. 2-1 pitch on its way from West. That is taken for ball 3. West delivers the 3-1 pitch, and it's in there for called strike. Leon with a full count here and one out. Looking to put her team up here in the bottom of the second inning. West delivers, swung on, fly ball to right center. Rivard gets there and makes the grab for out number 2. No advance by the runner, so Concord will keep a runner at second. And that will bring up number 9, Ella Gray, the left fielder for Concord. West sets and delivers. This one is fouled off to the backstop, strike 1. West sets and delivers. This one is swung on to left center. And O'Mara gets there to make the grab for out number 3. Concord strands 1, scores none. Goffstown coming up in the third. Welcome back to the third inning. Goffstown coming up to bat in a 0-0 game with Concord. Leading things off for Goffstown is number 3, Colby Daniels, the right fielder. Roel sets, delivers, swung on. This ball is hit to second, fielded, thrown over to first base for a quick first out of the inning. That'll bring up the leadoff batter, number 11, second baseman, Brooke LeClaire. LeClaire singled to left to open the game. First pitch to LeClaire is swung on, hit down the right field line, and just foul. Rowe with the ball, delivers. This one bounces in for ball 1. With a 1-1 count, Third pitch of the at-bat is swung on, hit to shortstop. Shortstop fields it cleanly, fires over to first for the second out of the inning. Concord gets 2 quick outs here. And I'll bring up number 7, the center fielder, Ella Rivard for Goffstown. Rivard had a sac bunt back in the first inning. Looking to keep things going here. She takes strike 1. Rivard digs into the box. Roel delivers. This one swung on, hit to second. Second baseman fields it cleanly, throws it to first for the third out of the inning. Goffstown goes in order. No hits, no runs. Concord coming up. And welcome back to the bottom of the third inning with Concord coming to bat. Leading things off, number 10, Cam Dubois. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it to short. Short picks it up, fires to first for the first out of the inning. Batting second this inning is number 2, Ella Krabalowski, the shortstop. She takes first pitch ball outside. West delivers. This one's popped up in the infield. Shortstop under it. Makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now batting for Concord, the leadoff batter, number 8, Kylie Taylor, the catcher. Taylor flied out to center her first at bat. First pitch is swung on, hit down the left field line. O'Mara fields it, throws it back in, and Taylor is aboard with a single. So Concord keeps the inning alive here with 2 outs. That'll bring up number 3, the center fielder, Emma Barry. Barry went down by way of the K her last at bat. West first pitch of the at bat, swung on, popped up, and just gets out of play on the third base side. West quickly ahead here, 0-1. Gets set on the rubber and delivers to Barry. Barry squares, bunts, pops it up out of play. West ahead now, 0-2. We also had a courtesy runner for the catcher Kylie Taylor and number 1 Brooke Naylor, who's now at first base for Concord. West's next pitch is swung on and foul tipped. Barry remains alive. West sets and delivers. Barry takes this one up high for ball 1. Count 1-2. West sets and delivers. This one is swung on and missed for strike 3. Concord gets 1 hit but no runs, and Goffstown coming up in this tie game 0-0. And we're back. Start of the 4th inning here in Concord. Goffstown coming up. Leading things off is the catcher, number 9, Addie Gerzone. First pitch of the at-bat is taken for a called strike. Gerzone popped up to the third baseman and back in the first inning. Looking for her first hit of the day here. Second pitch is swung on and missed. Roel quickly ahead 0-2 to Gerzone. Batter and pitcher both ready, and the pitch swung on, popped up in the infield. Third baseman quickly gets under it and makes a catch for the first out of the inning. Now batting for Goffstown is number 10, Emma LeClaire, third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat is taken for strike one. LeClaire grounded into an out at second, her first at-bat. Next pitch was a ball low. Count evens up at 1-1. Roel delivers. This one is swung on right at the second baseman, but bounces off the top of her glove and goes into right center for a base hit. So Goffstown will have LeClaire on first base. That'll bring up number 4, the first baseman, Gabby Gerzone. Gerzone grounded out to shortstop her first at bat. Looking to move LeClaire here. First pitch taken inside for ball one. Roel sets and delivers. This is swung on and hit over to second base. Second base bobbles, gets away from her. Far enough for Gabby Gerzone to reach. Goffstown now has runners at first and second with only one down. Concord having a quick meeting at the pitcher's mound. Calm things down here in the fourth with runners on first and second and one down. Coming up to bat for Goffstown is number 8, Finley Heath, the designated player today. Goffstown has LeClaire at second, Gerzone at first, threatening here in the fourth. Would love a hit here. First pitch taken for ball one. One-0 pitch is on its way, and it bounces in. Catcher makes a nice stop, holds the runners at first and second. Heath is up in the at-bat, 2-0. Third pitch of the at-bat is swung on, hit over to shortstop. Shortstop fields it quickly and makes a quick throw to third base to get LeClaire for the second out. That'll bring up number 13, Jocelyn O'Mara, the left fielder for Goffstown, and she takes a strike for the first pitch of the at-bat. Roel sets, delivers, swung on, slowly rolled over to second base. Second baseman picks it up, fires to first, and gets her for the third out. Goffstown collects 2 hits, but does not score. Game remains tied with Concord coming up on the bottom of the 4th. We are back to the bottom of the 4th inning here in Concord. Get a 0-0 game. Concord coming to bat here. Number 13, Maggie Taylor, swings at the first pitch, pops it up on the infield. Second baseman, Brooke LeClaire, gets under it, makes a catch for the first out. Second batter of the inning for Concord is number 18, Jalen Wessling, the third baseman. Wessling reached on an error back in the second inning. Takes ball 1 up high to start this at bat. Second pitch from West is swung on and missed. Count evens up 1-1. West on the mound, back to work, delivers. Nice changeup in there for a called strike. West ahead here, 1-2. West sets, delivers. Wessling holds up, takes ball 2 up high. Count evens up at 2-2. And the pitch. Changeup fools her and strikes her out for the second out of the inning. So with 2 down here for Concord, that'll bring up the pitcher, number 24, Natalie Roel. First pitch swung on, lifted out to center field. Rivard runs in and gets under it, makes a catch for out number 3. Concord goes down 1-2-3. We're headed to the 5th, tied at 0. Welcome back to Concord. We are here in a tie ball game, 0-0, Concord versus Goffstown. Top of the 5th inning. Goffstown has number 1, the pitcher, Taylor West. West takes ball 1 up high to start the at-bat. West hit into an unassisted out by the shortstop, her second at-bat. Swings and misses at the second pitch, even things up 1-1. Roel delivers. This one bounces in for ball 2. 2-1. West digs back in. Roel toes the rubber and delivers. This one is swung on, popped up. This one bounces off the backstop, falls to the ground. Catcher cannot make the play. Count evens up 2-2. Everybody back in position. The 2-2 pitch is taken just high for ball 3. West now with a full count. West looking to get on base to lead things off here for Goffstown. And the pitch swung on and missed for out number 1 for Goffstown. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 3, Colby Daniels. I take that back. We're going to see a pinch hitter in number 5, Emma Schleier. First pitch is taken just a bit high for ball 1. Second pitch is on its way. This one is also taken low for ball 2. Schleier quickly ahead here, 2-0. Roel delivers. This is swung on and hit up the middle. Shortstop dives, makes a play, but her throw to first is not in time. Schleier aboard with an infield hit. And 1 out in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up the leadoff batter for Goffstown, number 11, the second baseman, Brooke LeClaire. LeClaire has singled and grounded out so far today. She takes a called strike for the first pitch of the at-bat. Roel back on the mound, delivers. This is taken up high for ball 1. Count evens up 1-1. LeClaire waiting for the pitch and swung on and missed. Strike 2. LeClaire down 1-2. Well back on the mound, and the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. That's 2 outs in the inning for Goffstown. And with a runner on first still, they'll bring up number 7, the center fielder, Ella Rivard. Rivard has grounded out and had a sac bunt. Looking to get on base for the first time today and keep the inning alive. This is swung on and looped into right center field. Schleier around second, heads over to third and dives safely in. So a single for Rivard keeps the inning going. Runners on the corners and 2 outs. Goffstown threatening here in the top of the 5th. So with runners on first and third and 2 outs, that brings up the catcher, number 9, Addie Gerzone. First pitch of the at-bat to Gerzone is swung on and hit out to right field. Right fielder gets under it and makes the catch. Goffstown threatens with 2 hits and runners on the corners, but does not get anybody in. This game remains tied 0-0. Concord coming up in the bottom of the 5th. And we are back for the bottom of the 5th inning. Concord coming to bat in the 0-0 tie game. Leading things off is number 12, Anna Leon, the first baseman. Leon's first at bat was a fly out to center field in the 2nd inning. West first pitch is in there for a called strike. West delivers. This one just misses outside for ball 1. Count evens up at 1-1. West quickly back to work, delivers. This one is swung on, bounced to second, fielded, thrown to first for the out. Goffstown with a quick out here. That will bring up number 9, Ella Gray, the left fielder for Concord. Gray flied out to left field in her first at bat. First pitch taken for a ball high and outside. West delivers. This one swung on, slowly rolled to third base. Collected by LeClaire. Thrown over to first to Grisone for the second out of the inning. With 2 outs in the inning, that will bring up number 10, Cam Dubois, the right fielder. And the first pitch is taken low for ball 1. And the next pitch is taken inside for ball 2. West falls behind 2-0. Follows it up with a strike. Brings the count to 2-1. West quickly right back on the mound. Sets, delivers, swings, hits a blooper to third. Collected, fired over to first for the third out. Concord goes 1-2-3 again. Leaves things tied up. Goffstown coming up in the 6th. Welcome back to the top of the 6th inning. Goffstown coming to bat in this 0-0 game. Leading things off is the third baseman, number 10, Emma LeClaire. First pitch of the at-bat's taken for ball 1. LeClaire has singled and grounded out so far today. Second pitch swung on, hit to short, fielded, thrown over to first base for the first out of the inning. So quick one down for Goffstown. That'll bring up number 4, Gabby Grisone, the first baseman. Grisone has singled and grounded out so far today. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and missed. Ruel sets, delivers the second pitch. This one is swung on, hit over to shortstop, fielded cleanly, thrown to first for the second out of the inning. So Concord gets a quick 2 outs here in the 6th inning. And that'll bring up number 8, designated player, Finley Heath. Heath has lined out to center and reached on a fielder's choice. Swings at the first pitch and drives it right back up the middle for a single. So Goffstown keeps the inning alive here. And we'll bring up the left fielder, number 13, Jocelyn O'Mara. O'Mara with a single and a ground out so far today. Would love to keep this inning going and move the runner along. First pitch, taken for ball 1. O'Meara back in the box. Rowell on the mound, delivers. That one's in there for called strike. Count evens up 1-1. With a 1-1 count, Rowell delivers. This one is swung on and hit back up the middle and through. So Goffstown has runners on first and second with O'Meara's single. Threatening here in the top of the sixth inning. Goffstown's got runners on first and second with the pitcher coming to bat. Number 1, Taylor West. First pitch is swung on and missed. Goffstown has Heath at second, O'Meara at first. And the pitch to West is taken just low for ball 1. With a 1-1 count, the pitch swung on, hit back up the middle. Second baseman grabs it, bobbles it, and it gets away from her, and all the runners will be safe. So Goffstown now with the bases loaded and only 1 out. Oh, sorry, 2 outs. Concord has a quick meeting at the mound. Everybody returns to their positions, and that will bring up number 5, Emma Schuyler. Schuyler singled last inning in her first at bat, looking to give Goffstown its first lead of the day. Bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch of the at bat. Swung on, hit out to right field, and this one drops in front of the right fielder. 1 run is in for Goffstown. 2 runs are in for Goffstown. 2 RBI single for Emma Schleier gives Goffstown the lead. So with 2 outs, runners on the corners. Pitch swung on, lined to the shortstop and caught for the 3rd out. That was number 11, Brooke LeClaire. So with Goffstown collected 2 runs, takes the lead in the 6th inning with Concord coming to bat. To the bottom of the 6th inning, where Goffstown has just taken a 2-0 lead, with Concord coming to bat. Number 2, Ella Krabolowski will lead things off here. So a little bit of confusion with substitution here, but everything looks to be sorted out. We now have a new right fielder for Goffstown and Peyton Strand, number 15. And West set and delivers the first pitch of the at-bat. It's taken for a ball. Second pitch is swung on, hit to center, falls in front of Rivard for a single, and Concord will have a runner on to lead things off here in this bottom of the sixth. That will now bring up number 8, Kylie Taylor, the catcher. First pitch is taken up high and outside for ball 1. And the second pitch is swung on and fouled out of play by the first base side. Count evens up 1-1. West with a new ball, sets and delivers. This one is taken high and inside for ball 2. West behind here, 2-1. Goffstown looking for the first out of the 6th inning. Swung on, popped up to the outfield. Rivard gets under it. Makes a catch for the first out of the inning. Goffstown almost got a double play on that, trying to get the girl running back to first base, but just missed it by a step. That'll bring up number 3, Emma Berry, the center fielder. Concord still with a runner on first. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Berry squares, pops it up to the backstop. Quickly down 0-2. West way up here, 0-2. See if she'll throw that changeup again. It's been working well for her. Not this time. Ball was swung at, popped up down the third baseline. O'Mara made a good attempt to get it, but lands just out of reach. Count remains 0-2. With the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed with that nasty changeup from West. That's out number 2 for Goffstown. So 2 outs and a run on first. Goffstown elects to have a quick chat at the mound. Goffstown players all return to their positions. West gets the mound ready, and in steps number 13, Maggie Taylor, designated player. Taylor 0 for 2 today, looking for her first hit. Swings and lifts one out to center field. Rivard under it and makes the grab for the third out. Concord gets one hit, but leaves her stranded. No runs. We are going to the 7th. Goffstown 2, Concord 0. We are back to the top of the 7th inning. Goffstown leads this one 2-0, looking for some insurance runs. Leading things off, number 7, center fielder, Ella Rivard. Rivard is 1 for 2 today with a sack. She takes strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch, swung on, lightly popped up to the pitcher and caught for the first out of the inning. Now coming to bat is number 9, Addie Gerzone, the catcher. Gerzone is 0 for 3 today, looking for her first hit. First pitch is swung on, popped up to the first baseman. Looks like she lost it in the sun. Ball falls to the ground, and Gerzone will get another shot. The 0-1 pitch, taken up high for ball 1. Count evens 1-1. Gerzone back in the box. Roll delivers. She takes inside for ball 2. Two 2-1 count to Gerzone. The next pitch taken for ball 3 inside. Gerzone way up here, 3-1. Rowell sets and delivers. Swung on, grounded to shortstop. Shortstop throws it wide to first base. First base has to come off the bag, and Gerzone will reach. So with a runner on first and 1 out for Goffstown, that'll bring up number 10, the third baseman, Emma LeClaire. LeClaire is 1 for 3 today with a single. Takes the first pitch of the at-bat, called strike. The 0-1 pitch, swung on, hit softly down the third baseline and ends up foul. LeClaire down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3 and the second out of the inning. Now batting for Goffstown, number 4, Gabby Gerzone, first baseman. Gerzone is 1 for 3 with a single today. Takes a strike at the knees. Count 0-1. Gerzone looking to continue the inning for Goffstown. with 2 outs. And that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Rowell quickly ahead here, 0-2. Gets right back on the mound and delivers the 0-2. This one is swung on and popped over the backstop. With a new ball in hand, pitcher set and delivers. This one is swung on and missed for the 3rd out of the inning. Goffstown gets one on but does not score. Score remains 2-0. Goffstown with Concord coming up in the bottom half of the 7th. We are back here in Concord for the bottom of the 7th inning. Concord trailing by 2. Leading things off here, number 18, Jalen Westling. First pitch swung on and fouled back to the backstop, 0-1. Westling is 0 for 2, but reached on an error and was stranded at second. Second pitch of the at-bat taken for strike 2. West quickly ahead, 0-2. West's 0-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to first base. Gerzone grabs it, steps on first. Goffstown with a first out of the inning. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 24, Natalie Rowell. First pitch is swung on, hit down the first base line in right field, and drops foul for first strike of the at-bat. Next pitch from West is taken up high for ball 1, count 1-1. And the pitch, this one is hit hard by the third baseman. Picked up by O'Mara and thrown in. Rowell is on with a single. So with 1 out and a runner on first, I'll bring up number 12, Anna Leon, the first baseman. First pitch is swung on, hit to short, tossed over to LeClaire at second for the first force out. And 2 outs for Goffstown. Now batting, number 9, the left fielder Ella Gray. Gray is 0 for 2 today. Swings at the first pitch. This one is picked up in the gap between first and second by LeClaire and thrown out at first for the last out of the inning. So Goffstown will take this one 2-0. Goffstown is back in play on Monday for their home opener against Spalding at 4 o'clock.